Nathaniel here at Kingdom Con 2018. I'm here with Josh. We're going to chat a little bit about Unrivaled. So Josh, what is Unrivaled?
So Unrivaled is an annual tournament series. We essentially run tournaments in small local gaming stores for a number of different tabletop games. And in those local gaming stores, people have the chance to win their small local tournament, and they qualify for a much bigger grand finale. And then every year in Las Vegas, towards the end of the year, we have a huge grand finale in Vegas where we give out a ton of cash prizes for playing board games. It's similar to if you've done the Magic Pro Tour. It's similar to how Magic has qualifiers that lead into their Pro Tour. The big difference for us is how can we loop in the gaming store? How can we get them to care? How can we get them to send like players and want to do it like as a team, you know? Because that's what we really want. We want to, we want to see people come in their local gaming store t-shirts. It's like, these are our jerseys, like we're Team Game Master, just show up. So we thought about it and we're like, all right, we think the best way to do that is get the stores involved for money. So at our grand finale, anytime a player wins money or prizes, it gets matched to their local gaming store too. So it adds like a different element to it.
Yeah.
And then these are our games from this year. These are the 8 featured games we have here. Some great games. I mean, King Domino was Game of the Year. If you've never played Clask, it's one of my current favorites.
Yeah. What other motivations did you have when you were coming up with this Unrivaled idea for the board game tournament?
Honestly, it was one of those things, like, I grew up playing so much Magic the Gathering. We loved going to Magic tournaments because we'd cram 4 or 5 of us into a car. It was such a team mentality. We're all talking about our decks and trading secrets. Everybody was on the same wavelength, and it was the best time as a kid, was going to these tournaments. Like, how can we replicate that feeling of team with a game that's not quite as intense as Magic, or that doesn't cost as much? Like, how can I get the players at the local game store, how can I kind of get them involved too,
Right.
And board games was like the natural answer.
So when can people start?
The local gaming stores can sign up right now, and they sign up with us at unrivaled.com. It's really simple. When they sign up, they basically get sent a kit, and the kit will have a copy of all the games. The kit also has some marketing material for them, and then each of the publishers for the games has promotional items in there too.
Some flair.
Right. So stores still have a chance to sign up now, and then like I said, we're doing a huge promotional tour through the beginning of the summer, and with the conventions during Gen Con and Origins. And then the stores will actually run their own tournaments in the store. Will be in August, is when they start. And then each week we'll be featuring a different game where the stores will be like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, come in, we'll be teaching Champions in Midgard, you can watch these videos, you can do this cool stuff. Then this weekend, come back and try to play for your chance to go to Vegas,
That's fantastic. So you mentioned Gen Con. What other places can people find you if they wanted to chat more about Unrivaled or learn more about it? What other conventions will you be at this year? We're
going to be at a ton of conventions actually. Next weekend for International Tabletop Day, we're in San Francisco at the grand opening of the Tabletop Tap House, which is awesome and like right downtown San Francisco. We have a few events up the West Coast. We'll be in Portland and Seattle, and then we come back to California for GameX. And then we'll be across the country at Origins, we'll be at Gen Con, we'll be at DexCon, and then we'll also definitely be at PAX West. You can always check us out on unrivaled.com. We have like videos from last year. Stores on there can sign up and add their banners and have their own venue page once they sign up. Yeah, and if anybody ever just wants to talk about games or Unrivaled, I'm Josh Unrivaled on all the social media.
Very nice. All right, Josh, well, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Hey, thanks a lot,
we look
guys.
forward to covering Unrivaled.